So today we're going to be talking about our favorite person in all the world, Brie Larson. So over the past weekend, there was an interesting thing that happened where Chris Hemsworth and Brie Larson were part of this interview. And basically what happened was they were talking about their stunts and stuff that they did for the movie, for Avengers Endgame. And then basically Chris Hemsworth gave what seemed like a compliment to Brie Larson that she was trying to be the next Tom Cruise, because Brie Larson was talking about how she did most of her own stunts and all that stuff. And then apparently that was super offensive to be comparing Brie Larson to a white male, so she had to have some sort of clap back to that. So we're going to check that out right now in this clip, and then we'll proceed from there. So let's go ahead and check this out. Maybe.
I do all my stunts.
I did my stunts because
Come on.
I thought that's what everyone did. And then
Tom Cruise over here?
No, I want to be the first me, not the next Tom Cruise. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and watch it.
I do all my stunts.
I did my stunts because I thought that's what everyone did. And then
Tom Cruise over here?
No, I want to be the first me, not the next Tom Cruise. Thank you very much.
Wow.
This woman continues to just show how she's one of the most unlikable people I've ever seen come out of Hollywood. She is one of the most arrogant, snotty people I've ever seen in my life, and she continues to irritate me more and more every day. And you know, oh man. So basically, you know, that whole thing happened, and there was a lot of coverage about this, and a lot of people were like, why on earth is Brie Larson getting triggered over Chris Hemsworth saying that she's going to be like the next Tom Cruise? Like, what on earth is wrong with this woman? And so, let's see here. That's, where are we? There we go. Okay. So let's see. So basically what happened after that was, Entertainment Tonight, which released that initial clip, decided to release, this clip as well. And kind of, you know, show more of what happened.
Is there any competition between the different sects, the different groups?
There's no competition for me because I'm the strongest, so it's just kind of like a different.
Oh, yeah, you should let her think that, but yeah.
It's not. As I've said before, it's not. It's just a fact. It's not a personal opinion.
No,
and it's not a reflection on what you can't do, but it is also kind of a reflection on all that you can't do.
It's just that you're just not that strong. She's really smart, and you know. But should we have a fight?
And she can eat bacon.
I feel like we're fighting right now. I think it's been an all-day thing.
Oh man. So, and then it continues even further. So let's go ahead and check this one out.
Are you kidding me? It was like my first day at school. Like, I wasn't gonna mess it up. I was just trying to like be polite and figure my stuff out and like not have a panic attack.
Oh,
Chris, that's really nice.
That's sweet.
I'm still stronger than you, though.
You're not, though.
It seems to me like Chris is a little bit irritated with her right there, just from the way that he laughed there. I don't know. It seems like he's a little bit annoyed about her as well. I could be just reading between the lines, but that's what it seems to me. You know, these tags right here are so cringy too. Brie Larson teasing Chris Hemsworth about how Captain Marvel is stronger than Thor is everything we ever needed, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Hashtag girl power. Brie Larson says she didn't steal anything from the set of Avengers Endgame, but Chris Hemsworth says she did steal one thing: their hearts. We love this friendship so much. So the interesting thing about all this that happened was that a few days after that, probably maybe to kind of soften the blow of everything that's been happening with that whole initial clip that I showed you guys, where basically she snapped back at Chris Hemsworth and stuff. So she posted this art, and she was like, yes! And then she tagged Chris Hemsworth and stuff. And it basically shows them together. And the funny thing about it is that Chris Hemsworth never replied to this. He never replied to that tweet from Chris Hemsworth and or from Brie Larson. And, you know, so there's this is just... You know, there were rumors a few months ago, and we covered this, where basically there were some rumors that some of the cast members for Avengers Endgame, especially from the original Avengers, were not very not getting along very well with Brie Larson. Who knows if that's actually the case? We don't have like any solid confirmation, and we never will, because that would be bad publicity for the movie. But maybe after the movie comes out, who knows? But that's actually a possibility. But you know, seeing things like this where it seems like Chris is trying to be just a positive person here, and Brie Larson has to retort at literally everything that he says, kind of shows that she is... I don't see how anyone could get along with this woman. I just don't. I don't see how anyone could just... She basically, she has to snap back at literally everything this straight white male that she's sitting with is saying. And it's just so annoying to watch. You know, Chris Hemsworth just seems like he's kind of annoyed. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but that's just kind of what it seems like to me. Anyway, I think this is ridiculous, and it just kind of shows, you know, like I said, in this initial clip right here,
I did my stunts because
I literally don't know why.
I thought that that's what everyone did, and then
Tom Cruise over here.
no, I want to be the first me, not the next Tom Cruise. Thank you very much.
Wow.
You can just tell just how arrogant she is, just how, I don't know, like everything about that was just, there was no banter, there was no playful banter there in the way that she said that. That was a complete and direct retort to what Chris Hemsworth was saying about her. And I wish that we could see exactly what Chris Hemsworth was said after this, but conveniently that's been cut out. But yeah, and these tags are so annoying. Do not come at her. Oh my gosh, the mainstream media continues to defend this woman unlike anyone else I've ever seen in my life, and it's just so ridiculous. I don't understand. What is the hype with this woman? I just don't get it at all. She doesn't even necessarily fit in the agendas that these people want to push. She's basically just a white woman. So she isn't even like a woman of color or anything. So like, what's the big deal with this woman? Well, it's because she likes to push the same agendas that they do, and she fits in their agenda. She does. She fits just very nicely in their agenda, and they know that they can feel safe about her because she doesn't think for herself. She only thinks in the lines of Hollywood politics. So that's exactly why. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think about this. What do you think about this whole thing? And do you think that there's more than what we're actually seeing? Do you think that there's actually some conflict between Chris Hemsworth and Brie Larson, or even Brie Larson and some of the other Avengers cast members? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.